Hey guys, welcome back to Acholi Mountains. Welcome back to me replaying this game again. Although, at least it's on the first part of what I want to do. Just going to auto attack now because my party should be able to deal with this quite easily without having to worry about. One thing I will say about this game, it is very much an auto attack game. There's not as much strategy in using abilities. Because you're limited to just 4 spells, similar to the original Suikoden game really. There's less strategy in what you do. There we are. And the overall should be able to use his heal ability if I'm right. I go to his marker of stars, Yovel, healing flow. What's the status of people at? He still needs a bit more. So I'll just use the potion. To be fair, I've got to show you that while I'm in here, just so you can see the hit points. That's the other use of that, I suppose. Again. Bit of a warning, this episode and last episode is going to be a lot of these annoying fights. And in case you're wondering, I'm not really up to the point where I originally played Suikoden Tierkreis up to. For those of you who aren't keeping track, I did originally play this game. I got it on the Nintendo DS, of course, when it was released. Being a big fan of Suikoden, as I am. I did get the game when it was first released, but never actually completed it. I'm getting close to where I got to. This way? It's this way I'm supposed to go. I'm getting close to where I got to. Not quite there yet. I'm pretty sure it's the bit just after the current chapter. No idea how far into a game I got, but I didn't complete it. So this will be my first playthrough of the game fully. That's what I'm going to play after this. I got my eye on a few different things. If you've got any suggestions in the comments, let me know. Like I said, I've got a few ideas. I'm probably not going to go back and do the first 2 games because this is at the end of my run through all the previous Suikoden games. Before I actually launched my channel in 2015, 2014 now? Can't remember. But before I actually did that, I did actually play through 1 and 2 on my own. Then obviously on the YouTubes, I recorded Suikoden 3, Suikoden 4, Suikoden 5, Suikoden Tierkreis now. And here we are. Now, maybe wondering why I've come back here, despite the fact I have that snow fairy thing. As mentioned in my last recording, I did this before, but sort of got lost. My saving didn't work as well as I hoped, and I only saved after the first episode of 3 I recorded yesterday. So, I know there's going to be somebody up here, as you just saw. And we're about to have an amusing encounter. we are. Yeah, leveled up some characters again. Hey, it ain't safe there. What are you doing in a place like this? I had to see it with my own eyes. The traces of battles are far distant. Huh? Did you know these mountains actually continued on much further west? What? You remember that? Huh? You do too? Well then. I found one. I finally found one. A warrior reborn from a light, just like me. What? Don't you remember? 1,000 years ago, a fierce battle was fought on this ground. It unfolded here. The warriors of the light and the host of darkness fought for control of the world. During a final battle, the forces of light and dark collided. The western mountains disappeared. What? I am Mabel, reborn of a warrior of the light, Valencia. And you? Who are you reborn from? What? I don't suppose. Rukathis? Is it really you? Oh, it's wonderful. We've met again after 1,000 years. Our fate is to be together. What? In our previous lives, our love was crushed by the midst of that final battle. But now we've each been reborn. Now we are reunited. My dearest, now that we are finally reunited, we must consummate our love. What? Whoever she thinks she is, I get the feeling I best not get involved. Dearest? Later. Dearest, where are you? Oh, how rude. Why is he leaving me behind? We've only just been reunited. I'm not giving up on finding you, my love. Why do I get the feeling that Mabel may be the Tengar character in this one? She's got a very much sense of Tengar about her, doesn't she? Oh well. And you may remember from the previous episode there was this thing down here which I didn't explore fully because these things are normally high level. Well, I explored it. Ah! I would have expected someone of your considerable finesse to be older. Huh? What? Do not make such a face. The footfalls were human. They're so easy to pick out. You can tell just from the sound of my footsteps? Wow. Who are you supposed to be? That's what I should be asking you. This is my den. You're the one who just barged in here and started asking questions. Oh, did I do that? I suppose I owe you an apology. Huh. You're an odd one. Usually when a human sees me, they either draw their swords or run away. Why is that? Like I would know. Well, perhaps they think they're going to get eaten. Do you eat humans? Well, I suppose if I was starving to death, then yes, I might eat a human. Perhaps you should make yourself scarce before I decide to eat you. Huh, well, nice chap. I won't make myself scarce, I'll travel in here instead. And yep, it's this mysterious ruins again, full of monsters, but full of a bit of treasure as well. I did explore this a bit when I was here last time. I fought a few enemies. I know vaguely what enemies I do what's in here. I know these weird little frog apes don't really do much. Monster look out for the weird little jelly things, and there's a weird other monster which looks like it's got some sort of shell. Probably give a decent experience. Those things don't, for certain. But the other guys do. And there's not much storyline in this place. It's just going to be me wandering around collecting treasure, which is fun. I like treasure. Now I went right all the time last time. I'm going to make it slightly different on this. I'm going to turn left first of all and follow the left hand wall. There we are. This is a fight which I know I need more help with. Or it's going to be tougher. I'm not going to bother with the There you go, there's the blob and shelly thing. masterpiece. I'm going to... Send to a torrent minion. Okay, you've got a torrent minion as well. And what do you have? You have Healing Flow, which is a little hit to our allies. Swift Blow, lower damage at the start. And those two are marked for stars can't be used. I think you may be a sword and shield person actually looking at your skills. That's why it's scary, that guy. He's got an area effect attack which deals decent damage. There we are. I'm going to masterpiece on you. I am going to attack you. I'm going to sleep freeze the guy at the back again. This time you actually going to Healing Flow. Ooh, it's down. Oh, this is not good. I will Healing Glitter myself. You can sleep freeze that one. And you... Where is it? Down the bottom here, Rival Statue. On in. There we are. We'll now attack that one. We'll also attack that one. I'll continue attacking that one. And now you can actually Healing Flow. The good news is, because this is the first battle, the next battle should be much easier. Unfortunately, just woken up the bad guy. Oh well. More Healing Flow, please. Because we're going to need it after that. In case you're wondering, the first battle I had with these when I first came in here last save, also were the same sort of way. So group damage is not that great if you're not expecting it, but good news is though, every level's up and heals up fully. So, all well and good. And in fact, look how much levels I got off them. And now this battle should be much easier now I've leveled up quite a bit. I'm going to continue fighting these battles because why would I not? And I'm debating whether or not using a fast forward recording for this so you don't have to watch me through all of this, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to give you a bit of a longer episode this time, because I can't remember exactly where all the treasures are. So you can enjoy me wandering around this place aimlessly, knowing there's, I'm pretty sure it's 3 treasure chests, a lazuli rod, which is a nice magic rod. Those purple things really do hurt. But so does that, so... oh well, all's good in love and war. And not only that, I've leveled up to level 29 with Sieg. Okay. Is it just physical defense or all defenses? No, just physical defense, so it's not worth doing that. I'll use a sleep freeze on the gut back. Hopefully I can sleep the person at the back to keep him asleep. No, sadly not. But I might be able to get to him now. Although not before I get poisoned, sadly. You need to healing glitter yourself. Use your attack green lizard. You sleep freeze the back guy again. Oh yeah, I can actually see the health as well if you want to. Oh yes, I got the sleep on him, brilliant. I should be able to win this now. Well, I am going to healing flow first although, because you never know what's going to happen. Well, that's going to happen, obviously. And I get levels up on my back too as well. Which is handy. So I can run away from these guys now. They don't really give me anything of value, so I'll just ignore them. I'm pretty sure there's a treasure chest up that path I just went past. It escaped safely. It certainly did. It certainly did. I'm trying to remember whether or not this way leads to anything in particular or just another dead end, but we'll soon find out. Most things seem to be poisoned automatically regardless of how we do. I'm intrigued to see whether or not it's a blob or the frog lizards, which give you levels. That's not much experience at all, it's 100. And down here we have Buggerall. I'm actually going to escape from this battle because I'm pretty sure I've leveled up to the max I can here anyway. I think there's one more treasure in this place. Doesn't appear to be any secrets in this place anymore. So I'm just going to try and run away from as many battles as possible. So why bother take part in battles which you don't have to? Although things like that do happen, sadly. He gets the free attack on us. I've still got away safely, that's all getting good. I'm going to use the healing flow twice. Because I can. This time I'm going to travel north here. I think there's a chest up here. There's also a battle up here against two frogs and a blob. Mythic medicine, yeah, that's right. I think that's all the chests I can get here. Now I just need to travel back home through the snowy hills. So there we are, that's this place done. Yep. Well, we'll fight against some stuff here. Remember correctly, these things are supposed to be quite hard as well. Oh, that's something else which I had here. I came across a an area boss in this area. There we are. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to travel back to the home base. I'll let you know if anything else interesting happens. Or we're failing to escape. There we are. Oh, come on. Okay, you're going to have to watch me having another fight, sorry guys. I tried doing an episode there, but I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to end the battle. Should we leave her here alone? And one more turn. Thank you. There's almost no experience in that at all. It's kind of a pointless battle. But I'll join you again back at the headquarters. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.